Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back. I'm Dee with Libra Sun Savings, and today we have our games with friends. Let's get into it. I hope everyone's doing well. You're healthy, you're happy, and all of that good stuff. All right, today it's been a beautiful day. It's a little chilly, but overall it's been good. Y'all, I need to do my nails, and I saw these in the store and I was like, oh, let me have a little fun. Before I, paint my nails. It is so hard doing things with these. They're so pretty though. They're so pretty, but let me get a little closer. I don't want to get too close because they ain't perfect. But they're just press-ons. They're for fun. We're not going to keep these. But I'm going to redo them, or take these off so I can do my actual painting of my nails. But I was like, this will be a little fun so I can film with it. But a little something fun. But anyway, let's get into our games with friends. So first up, we have our Kawaii Kitty Kato. This is from Lilz World 733. This is her first quarter group play. And we're almost done with this. We only have 3 more times three more sets of 2. So let's roll our dice for today and see what we're going to be saving with our Kawaii Kitty Kato. All right, so we got 4. Ooh, not me dropping stuff. All right, let's see if I can even write with these things. 4, and then we get our $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every so often, you want a good clickety clack. This is what I call these, little clickety clacks. All right, and we're gonna do one more roll, and that's 5. Oh, it's interesting when you have long nails that you grow. Obviously, they're easy to maneuver, but when you are trying to do your, if you have on acrylics or extensions, press-ons, whatever the case may be, it seems like maneuvering them, at least for me, has been so much more difficult. But like I said, these are temporary. They're for fun, and they will be gone tomorrow. Today is Saturday, the 22nd. These will be gone by Sunday because I cannot, maneuver around with these on a daily basis, but they're just so pretty, and then they're just something fun. Anyway, y'all did not come here for my nails. I know you can appreciate it though, but y'all didn't come here for my nails, so I'm gonna add in my $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should have saved a total of $9 today. So let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $9 in our Kawaii Kitty Kato. Let me find our envelope. And let's see if there's any condensing that we can do for this one, just in case. It might already be condensed enough, and it is. All right, let's see. So we have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. And I actually can condense this. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to take a $10 bill from here. We'll get myself all reset. No, 10, or 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. So $54 in our Kawaii Kitty Kato group play from Lilz World. right, next up, we have our crossword word search. There we go. Our word search from Odettes Budgeting Life. We finished this one already, or we're finishing this one this week. I've already gone through and I found holidays, low priority, medical, renovations, vacations, and student loans. So I added in $6 to this challenge. So that's the $6 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have finished this beautiful, super fun word search. And we were able to save 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, $32 with this word search. I keep wanting to say crossword for some reason. And so ding, ding, ding. We have finished another challenge. We have finished this one. And it is March 22nd. And we were able to save $32. So I'm going to condense this a bit. And we're going to add this to our ding, ding, ding savings for the month of March, which, ooh, March is coming to a close, y'all. We're about to go into the last week of March, and I'm so excited to allocate these funds. So let's get this condensed. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20, 30, 1, 2. All right. We have finished this one. I'm going to have my little thing. And I wrote crossword on here. I need to change it to word search. Let me change that to word search. I know what it means. All right. And I'm going to end up folding this all together anyway. Let me do that real quick, and then we will move on to our next game. All right, so in place of our word search, we're going to be adding in, I'm going to give Shut the Box a try, y'all. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to do it in a low budget way. So instead of saving the amount that is on the number that is left over, I'm going to be saving $1 for every one that I don't, every box that I don't shut, however it works. I'm still new to Shut the Box, y'all. I'm going to give it a try though. I'm going to do hard things. This is not really a hard thing, but you know, it's somewhat scary for me. But this Shut the Box mini is from Budget with Jessica. So we're going to be adding this into our number 2 slot. And I have marked off that I will be putting whatever money I save from this towards debt. So I have it. It's going to be going into our number 2 slot. So I'm going to keep that out here. We'll see if we have time to finish or to get this one started today. But I did want to mention that we're going to be adding that one in. All right. Next up, we have our Hello March group play. This is from Grammis Journey, or Gracie at Grammis Journey. So we are going to be saving $10 towards this game. So I'm going to mark off our both of our 5s. There we go. I'm going to mark off both of our 5. Or you know what? No, I'm going to mark off a 6 and a 4 for a total of $10. So we're going to do 2 5s since I used all my 10s. And we should have, let's see, $17 saved for this group play so far. So let's double check. Wait, I'm missing $1, y'all. Unless this is supposed to be a 5. Huh. We're just gonna take $1. Because I wrote down 6, but you know me, I have been notorious for writing down the total amount saved versus what was actually rolled. So, I'm not even going to fight it. So, we have our 6, 10, yep, $17. So, we should have 5, 10, 15, 16, $17 saved so far with our group play for March. We are definitely going to be going a little bit into March into April with this group play, but it is okay. It is okay. It is what it is. We're saving, we're having fun, and it's not necessarily about the timeline. You know, we're going to get it done when we get it done. All right, next up we have our February group play, which I started in March because look at this cute little group play from Angela Marie 888. I know she probably has one for March, but I had this one printed out and I'm like, this is just too cute not to use just because it's not February. Like, no, I'm going to use it. So we only have two more left, two more dollars left to save with this one. So I'm gonna grab my $2 and ding ding ding, we finished another challenge. I'm gonna color in my cute little flowers. And we have saved so far, or we have saved because we're done with this challenge. We've saved $10, $15, $16, $17, $18 with this beautiful, adorable group play from Angela Marie 888. And we're going to add that to our ding 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 savings for March. I almost said for February, y'all. I almost said for February. And I got to look and see what other game that I could add in. So I will look in my games and see what other games I can add in, but I will do that later. And then it'll be a surprise for next time because I'm trying to choose if I put together my flower, the flower collab from, it's a collab between like Norella's Budgets and 19 other amazing women here in the budgeting community. So I put together my little binder for that. So maybe I will add that in to our games with friends because that one's going to be a long one. So that one will be here for a bit. So I think that's what I'm going to do for that one. So I will add that one. Actually, let me just do it now. This is going to be for our flower collab. So you will see this one for a bit, but my plans on how I'm going to do it is that I'm going to roll a 20-sided die, and because I have one here somewhere in my little pouch, I'm going to roll a 20-sided die, and then whichever number that the dice lands on is the challenge that I will do or save from for that day. Depending on how much I'm working with for that week, then that will determine how many of them that I'll be able to do for that day. But we're going to add in the flower collab, and I will do a separate video showing you all how I set up my flower collab button or flower collab binder, because I actually made like a whole little binder, but I'll get into that in another video. Right, next up, because I don't want to say last but not least, because we might have some time to play Shut the Box. But next up, we have our Let's Help Pooh and His Friends collab. This is between No More Drama Llama Savings and Blessed Budgets by Abigail. We have our icon cards here, which I'm going to flip over. And all the ones that we have finished already, I already still have off to the side. I'm going to lay out my cards here. Oh, this collab is just so cute. All right, so I have my cards laid out here. I'm gonna shuffle these a little bit as best I can with these with these nails, y'all, the best I can. And we're gonna work with, put this one in here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 towards our Let's Help Pooh and His Friends collab. So let's get into it. We're just going to pull from the top. Hopefully I shuffled enough. So we have this cute little kangaroo family. So I've already started this one. So because we got it today, we're going to just go ahead and color in our 3. And we're going to add in our $3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add that back in because we haven't finished the card yet. Let's see what our next one is. All right, we got Owl. And that one corresponds with Let's Help Tigger Find Balloons. So, because, like I said, because we got it, we're going to color in the 3. Oh, this game has been so much fun to save with. Oh, I didn't add my $3 in. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to make some change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that 5. Put these ones back in. Either way, I'm still saving it. But I want to make sure that I don't mess anything up. Don't want to mess anything up. But even if I did, if this game gets a little bit extra money, it's okay, because either way I'm saving and I'm having fun saving. All right, so we have this piglet on the balloon. Oh, he's so cute. But this also corresponds with Let's Help Tigger Find Balloons. So I'm gonna just color in the 3. We're gonna knock out these big ones now, so that when the time comes, we can go ahead. 1, 2, 3. We can start working on those smaller ones. I feel like if we have it, let's do the bigger ones as soon as we can. And, you know, later on, we can get the smaller ones done. All right, we have this one of Rabbit, and that corresponds with Let's Help Christopher Robin Find His Friends. Since we've already done 2, we're going to go ahead and color in, or since we've already done 3, we're going to go ahead and color in 2. So go ahead and color that one in. All right, and add our $2. 1, 2. Oh, and we have finished another icon card. So we've already colored in all of the blocks for this one. So we're going to go ahead and check off Tigger. And I've said that each character is going to be $1. So I'm going to add my $1. And this corresponds with Let's Help Christopher Robin Find His Friends. I'm going to check off this icon. And I'm going to put this card off to the side since we've already saved the money for that one. And we have $1, $2, $3 left for this game. Because if we have time, y'all, I'm going to try Shut the Box. I'm going to try Shut the Box today. So, oh, we haven't pulled this one. So this is piglet up on the ladder, and that corresponds with let's help owl, or let's help our friends get to owl. So we're going to color in a 3 since we have $3 left. All right, and that's it for our Pooh and his friends collab from No More Drama Llama Savings and Blessed Budgets by Abigail. So we were able to save 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 today with this collab. And I think I said that I wanted this to be a surprise as to how much we were able to save. So I'm just going to go ahead and tuck this $15 in to our envelope of savings. I can't wait to see how much we save at the end of this one, because we've been playing this one for a little bit now, and that's all right. I'm having fun saving and helping Pooh and his friends. So we're going to go ahead and get this all reset. And then we're going to try shut the box today, y'all. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm excited and scared at the same time. I'm excited and scared at the same time. All right. So we have our shut the box here. Woo, we have our shut the box. I got my dice tower here. I got 2 dice. So if I'm remembering correctly, my goal is to have both dice equal up to 9. My goal is to try to get the higher ones out first, I think. And yeah. Let me watch a video real quick just to make sure that I understand it before I start playing. All right, y'all. So I just watched a video real quick. Hopefully I still have a complete understanding of it, but you're supposed to do the sum of the dice. So I have a 2 and a 1, so I can either do a 3 or the 2 and the 1. I'm gonna do 3. Oh, is this gonna bleed? Let me put something underneath of this, because I do not want that to bleed on my little thing. Hold on, let me get something. All right, so I got my thing. I colored in my 3 already. All right. Ah! Bruh. All right, so we have a 5 and a 2, so I'm going to color in a 7 because my goal is to color as many as I could. Bruh, I cannot. These nails. All right, I have a 5 and a 4, so I'm going to do a 9. Because since I know technically, like, if I was saving it as if I was doing the numbers on the thing, I probably should be like going for, you know, getting down as the higher numbers. But since I'm saving, like, whatever ones is left over is gonna just be $1. Maybe I should be saving to try to get as many gone. It don't matter. I'm saving. That's all that matters. All right, we have 6 and 2, so I have an 8. So just for giggles and grins, we'll do the 6 and the 2 instead of the 8, since I'm not saving the amount that's on dice. Okay, we have a 2 and a 3 for a 5, so I'm gonna do a 4 and a 1. All right, and so I need either an 8, a 5, or 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, or 13 in order for me to shut the box. And I'm not going to get a 13, so we have a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I did not shut the box. So that means I'm going to be saving $2 with this one. So 1, 2. And every single time I play, I might do it a little bit differently as far as I might, you know, save the amount that's on here. We'll see. But I'm going to play again. All right, so we got 5 and 5 for 10. So we're going to color in the 9 and the 1. All right, we got 2 and 1. So let's do 3 because I already used my 1. We have 4 and 3, which is 7. So I'm gonna just do the 7. I probably should have did the 5 and the 2 now that I'm thinking about it, but oh well, what's done is done. All right, we got 4 and 2 for 6. So let me go ahead and do that. 4 and the 2. We got 3 and 2 for 5. So let's just color in the 5. All right, let's see what we get. So we have 6 and 2 for 8. Oh, will I shut the box, y'all? Will I shut the box? We got 2. All right, so I didn't shut the box, so we're going to be saving $1. Okay. I'm going to play. Should I play one more time, or should I get my flower collab started? I don't have all my flower collab ones. There's one that I have to laminate. So let's play Shut the Box one more time, and then we're going to call it a day. I will just roll this money over into our next time. Or you know what? Maybe this time around, I'm going to play it as if we're adding up the numbers to see if I can get the full grasp. All right, so we have 4 and 2, so that's a 6. So I'm going to do that one. We got 4 and 3, which is 7. We got 6 and 3, so we're going to definitely get that 9 knocked out of the way. Since I'm playing with the higher, with, you know, what we have, whatever we have on here is what we're going to save. We got 4 and 1. So let's get that 5 knocked out. Look, it's like now that I got a grasp of how it works. We got 4 and 2. So we're going to color, since I already colored in my 6, we're going to do the 4 and the 2. All right, we got 5 and 5 for 10. So 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, no. So I got to save. I didn't shut the box. Okay. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Y'all, let's see if I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. See, if I would have still had that $1 left over from my mess up, I would have had it. So I owe myself $1. Oh, it's okay. Because, yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so. And I had 11. So let me grab $1. I have $1 somewhere. Let me grab my $1 so I can just settle this now. Settle my IOU. Hold on one moment. All right, y'all. I grabbed my $1. So we have my tab. Look, my IOU has been settled. No, look, I don't have any money that I owe. So we should have 12, 13, 14, $15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 saved with our Shut the Box from Budget with Jessica. That's a great start. I'm wondering if I'm going to continue to do the low budget way, or if I'm going to condense this. I'm going to condense this in a little bit. But I wonder if, I guess it'll depend on what I'm working with, because that was fun. I was definitely scared to play Shut the Box, and I've been watching other people play, and I've let you all know how nervous I was about playing Shut the Box. So, and for good reason. Now, when you're playing the low budget way, it's not as bad. But when you're playing, you know, as is, whoo, Chile. I cannot. It is scary out here. It is some scary stuff, I tell you. But it is so much fun. It's so much fun. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new and have not already, please consider subscribing. But whether you are new or an OG, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with me, playing some games with friends, and just having a good time saving. And I hope you all are having a great day, night, week, weekend, whatever you're watching this or whenever you're watching this. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.